good people, and welcome on another episode. If you're joining for the very first time, thank you so much for tuning in. This creator had posted a video addressing black men who only date white women or white girls and telling them that if they really want to know if they genuinely like the person, the white lady they are dating or the white girl they are dating, that these are the things that they should pay attention to. So another creator now stitched that video and talk about how he does not think that any black man genuinely loves or fall in love with white women. This is a very interesting video, and he further went on to explain how he does not think that black men genuinely love these white women that they date. And there were so many people in the comment section of this video agreeing to what he said. But it got a twist when another creator stitched to his video disagreeing to what he said. So without wasting much time, I have put together all of this video. Let's just get right into it.
To all my black guys that only date white women, if you got you a Starbucks drinking, Taylor Swift loving, gets confused whenever you use black slang around type white girl, you might genuinely like white girl.
Now, no disrespect to any woman that follow me, that's a white woman, that love my content, that support my content. No disrespect to none of y'all. However, I feel like no black man genuinely like white women, bro. And there's no reason to. Like, romantically, intimately, commitment-wise, as a black man, there's no reason to pursue a white woman, bro. You have no reason to do that whatsoever. And then they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but black women are the blueprint. So that really doesn't make any sense to me either. Because if beauty is in the eye of the beholder, my eye is only going to turn to the fairest and most natural creation. I feel like if a black man is dating a white woman, he genuinely don't like you. He's either using you, has self-hatred for himself, or he hates black women because a black woman won't allow him to disrespect her the way that he wants to. Like, never in my entire lifetime have I sat here and thought like, oh yeah, I'm gonna marry a white woman. I'm gonna be in a relationship. That never even crossed my mind. Like, I can't, like, what? When people ask me like, oh, what's the main reason you want to cross over to the dark side? I'm gonna tell you right now, like, let's say I'm watching TV and something else happened, police brutality, right? And I start crying. What is Sarah gonna do? What is Lainey gonna do? Nothing. She can't feel my pain. Can't feel my trauma. She don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Oppression. She don't understand. But if I'm with a black woman, what's spoken don't need to be said. And I ain't even say nothing for her to know what's spoken. I mean, that's just one example I just give, but I just feel like I really don't understand the concept of dating like a Madonna. Like, it really just doesn't even make sense to me. Like, I just don't. I will never understand that. You know? And like, I come on here and I support all women no matter what. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like, it's not even a preference for me to be like, I only date black women. And I only say it's not a preference because if it wasn't strictly a black woman, then at that point, you know, strange fruit swinging from the poplar tree. No, seriously. I feel like no black man genuinely like white women, bro. And there's no reason to. As a black man, there is no reason to pursue a white woman, bro. You have no reason to do that whatsoever. If a black man is dating a white woman, he genuinely don't like you. He's either using you, has self-hatred for himself, or he hates black women.
Saying the only reason a black man would want to date or marry a white woman is because he hates himself, he hates black women, and he's using those white women is the equivalent of a white supremacist saying, the only reason my daughter would ever date a black man is because she just wants to be rebellious. She doesn't really love him. Sounds like y'all are just trying to cope with the fact that our race doesn't hold as much weight with our values as you think it does.
Then they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but black women are the blueprint. Because if beauty is in the eye of the beholder, my eye is only going to turn to the fairest and most natural creation.
What are you yapping about? Let's just say we have these 4 individuals in this scenario. By your own logic, 2 of these options would be the blueprint, and 2 of these options would be the most natural creation. So by your own sick and twisted framework, you would have to like 2 of these options, and you would have to be completely reluctant to even entertain the idea of engaging with the other 2 options. But that's not what you're doing or saying. So you understand how your argument is either extremely contradictory, and if it's not, it's just extremely, extremely weird. What do you mean by the most natural creation, mustache man?
Black women won't allow him to disrespect her the way that he wants to. Never in my entire lifetime have I sat here and thought I'm gonna marry a white woman. I'm gonna be in a relationship. That didn't even cross my mind. Let's say I'm watching TV and something else happened, police brutality, right? And I start crying. What is Sarah gonna do? What is Lainey gonna do? But if I'm with a black woman, what's spoken don't need to be said.
Dog, this isn't Doritos versus Sun Chips. This isn't Lay's versus Utz. You know, I just think Lay's is way too salty across the board. I know I can always count on Utz to regulate my sodium intake. These are individual human beings who just so happen to share some features on a randomized level. The black woman from Chicago is not the same as the black woman from Indiana, and the white woman from Baton Rouge is not the same as the white woman from Beverly Hills. Their lives are different, their ideologies are different, their values are different, their mannerisms are different. So the fact that you would try to put white and black women into this arbitrary box shows your maturity level, and people wouldn't be far-fetched in calling you a racist. You literally started off your video by saying, no disrespect to my white supporters.
No disrespect to none of y'all.
Yeah, no disrespect, but as the president of darkly melanated men myself, I'm just going to tell you that no darkly melanated man will ever love you for you. It won't ever be genuine, because if anything, they're just confused, and everything you are is the result of black women. You are nothing, dog. You're just a supremacist.
What do you guys think about these 2 videos? I feel like social media has forced people to always, kind of turn on their phone and say whatever comes to mind. Sometimes I believe some thoughts should just stay in our head and not out of our head, because they might actually create problems that we don't want for us. So I would like to hear what you guys think. I feel like what he said, saying not like he's talking for all men, is a bit of a reach, but I would like to hear what you guys think. Obviously, the other creator was very pissed, like very angry at what he said. But in the comment section of the very first guy, there were people agreeing to what he said. There were so many people in the comment section agreeing to what he said. This person said, I have heard from plenty of black men explain exactly why they date them. Same story every time. So this person is trying to say that when he said that these black men are going to this white women because the black women they meet are not accepting the disrespect. Another person said, race needs to be equal. Everyone needs to stop being a supremacist of their race. We can advocate and contribute to coming with solutions for each race problem, but the problem that exists. Another one said, it is always black Americans. I have never had this in the UK. Love has no color for real. Love should have no color. We should be fair. We should be able to live together. We should be able to love one another. Another person said the only reason black men like white women is because they see them as more submissive or more willing to submit. I have had them say this many times, nothing but a power tip. This is actually a take that I've come across on the media as well, and it's still like very hard for me to understand. Another person said, who you choose to be with should not matter to anybody else. As long as you're happy, nobody should worry about anybody else's relationship but their own, which I totally agree with. Another person said, I can understand if you don't date outside of your race, cool, but why is this always something that needs to be spoken about? And that is exactly what I was trying to say. Like, there are just some thoughts that you should leave there. They don't have to come out of your mouth. Like, just leave it as a thought. Never in my life will I tell the world why I don't date someone. It is weird. Actually, watch his comment section. That is the worst part, worse than even him. A lot of people are so pissed at the comment section of his video saying, why are these people agreeing to what he said when it's just basically sounding very weird? What do you think about what he said? Because the very first comment under his post was a comment of someone saying, this has always been my take, but people around me disagree with me. So I would like to hear what you guys think about what he says. Continue in the comment section, and I will catch you guys in the next one.